Hey yo people, welcome back to Let's Play RollerCoaster Tycoon. I'm WhiteBladeZero, and if you don't know me, then I don't blame you. This time we're starting the second park in the game, Dynamite Dunes. And our objective this time is to have at least 650 guests in the park by the end of October year 3, with a park rating of at least 600. Obviously a longer scenario, which is how it's gonna be from here on out. Let's dive into this thing. Right off the bat, you'll notice that this park already has a roller coaster in it, the Dynamite Blaster. I forget exactly what kind of coaster it is, but all I know is it's fast, and it can be dangerous if there's a station brakes failure. That's something I don't really like about pre-built coasters, that, you know, if you don't want to make one of your own, you can just do a pre-built. And, well, those that are given to you in the game, like before you start saving your own if you choose to, they do not take safety into their designs. Nope. Any chance there's a station brakes failure on these pre-built coasters? Kaboom! Bye-bye guests. Bye-bye ride. So, yeah, that's something I don't like about pre-built coasters, and spoiler alert, there was this one moment where we do get a station brakes failure for that coaster, which is called the Dynamite Blaster, by the way, if I didn't say so already. And I was honestly afraid that there was going to be a crash, but to my surprise, there was no crash. I got really lucky. When in the past, when that's happened, I have had crashes with that very coaster. So, yeah, just a precaution there. So as you can see, I've done a lot of building already. I'm already way behind on commentary. That log flume, believe it or not, log flumes are actually also a good moneymaker. Guests really enjoy log flumes, and, well, being this is the desert, people want to ride where they can cool off, you know? So, yeah, a log flume is definitely a decent moneymaker. It costs a bit to build, but it is worth it. Oh, and then there was that steel mini coaster there. You can see I put a lot of turns into it. That's pretty much based on some other user that did, like, time lapses of this game. And whenever he built a steel mini coaster, he did a lot of like flat turns for those coasters. So I don't know. Maybe that's just his style. I'm not entirely sure. So obviously, yeah, you'll find I run short on money a lot throughout this scenario. It's become very apparent that I am way out of practice with this game, and I probably should have done like maybe a few practice runs before actually attempting to record this. Speaking of which, this video footage you're seeing is actually my second attempt at this park. The first time I kept running out of money like toot sweet, and well, I wasn't really making any progress whatsoever, so I decided to just dump it and start over again. So, yeah, if you see me just waiting around here for no reason, like the camera zoomed out and I'm just like doing nothing, it's either that I'm waiting for money to come in, I'm standing up stretching, or getting a snack, just anything like that, so just letting you know about that. So, yeah, Dynamite Dunes. It's actually one of my personal favorites from my childhood growing up, mainly because it features a thrill ride that, well, sometimes it's unlocked right off the bat, or it takes a long time for it to be unlocked. That's the go-karts, and no, that's not it, that's a mini-kart ride. And, well, go-karts may not be the best when it comes to entertainment, but they sure as hell are fun to build, that's for sure. Especially if you're a huge fan of racing games like me. It's probably why I still wish there was another F-Zero, but oh well. Easy come, easy go. Now, this mini car ride, I'm actually quite proud of this one. Having it going in underground and out again, kind of like a minecart, which is why I gave it the name of Mini Mine, I believe. Or is it Mini Mines? I don't remember. Decided to decorate it to make it seem like it was in a mining area, since we got the mining scenery. Yes, Dynamite Dunes introduces different themes of scenery you can unlock. In this scenario, there'll be the Egyptian theme, the mining theme, and the Roman theme. And you'll find me use all three of them at some point. I think I actually might have, like, before the mining scenery. I don't quite remember. And as you briefly saw right there on the lower right, we got the go-karts unlocked, or at least they're about to be. And once I got them, I decided to build it around this pyramid. You know, just something basic, but still a lot of fun. And yeah, as you can see, I kept running out of money like a lot. Like I was saying, I honestly am way rusty with this game. So, thinking maybe I might have to do some like practice runs like I said earlier. Or maybe that's not what you guys want. If you guys want me to just try them on my first run, or first or second, depending, then I'll do that. But if you'd rather see me like fail like an idiot and just, you know, do poorly and run out of money so much, you'd rather not see that, then suggest doing practice runs. Just whatever you guys are comfortable with, whatever you guys want to see for this LP. Because based on the response I got for the first episode, you guys seem to be enjoying this. So I'm not going to be giving it up anytime soon. Alright, so over there I had to build some bumper cars again after we got enough money for it. You can find that, I was going to say something, but it would have been totally irrelevant. Previous times I've played with this scenario, I pretty much gave the word dynamite to all the ride names just because, but I decided not to for most of this. Now this park may not look as complete at the end like I promised I would, or promised I would want it to be, but, well, basically at the end I will save that for later. Yeah, I'm totally going off script here. Not exactly my favorite scenario, or favorite situation, I mean, but, close enough. At least we were well staffed and all that sort of thing. So, yeah. Okay, now, you probably noticed that the steel mini coaster was the only coaster I've built so far. At this point I figured, okay, I think it's time to build another coaster. But money's still short, so maybe I'll try a quick money maker. Kinda like the big steel coaster we made in the previous park. But the steel coaster I do not believe is unlocked in this scenario, so I decided to try some of the other roller coaster I have no experience with. I forget what this one's called, but many attempts at that kind of moneymaker scenario all ended up being disasters. Like the G's were like way too high and the excitement was beyond low. It's really something you do not want to see when you make a coaster. Like, if you work really hard on building a roller coaster yourself, but you find that the excitement rating is very low and the intensity and nausea ratings are very high, that's bad. No one is going to want to ride those. So if you get that situation, then something's probably very wrong at like the first drop or something that's causing the vertical G's or lateral G's, whatever, to go way too high. So, yeah, that's a bit of a pain in the Beninsky, I'll say that much. Yeah, like that right there, that's what happened. Like, had a low excitement rating and high intensity. That was bad. And at this point I was like, screw it, I'll just build more go-karts. They're more fun anyways. More in my comfort zone. So yes, there's a lot of like roller coaster designs out there, or styles, whatever, but I have no experience with them. So most of these will be quite a new experience for myself, because I've always stuck to like the wooden coasters or the two steel coasters. That's what I'm used to. And at this point, I couldn't think of anything else to really build, so I figured, just fill in the empty space and just put in a lot of scenery. That's pretty much what I do for the rest of the park here. Not much else happening. And, you know, just try and repay the loan, which surprisingly is very small in this park. I could have sworn previous times I played this in my childhood that the loan you can get was much higher than what I got here, but oh well. Times change, I suppose. So yes, at this point I'm just waiting around, hoping that the park rating stays high enough, and bada bing bada boom, sure enough, we clear it. Now I zoom in here real quick to show that when you clear a scenario, all the peeps, which are the names of the guests by the way, the peeps, they will actually look at you and applaud. Ain't that sweet? And they also release any balloons that they may have bought from the balloon stalls we put up some time ago. So yes, there is my Dynamite Dunes Park. Obviously not my best run, of course, but hopefully with the next one, which will also be a long one, I probably already mentioned before, I'm running around like a broken record here. Well, maybe it'll turn out for the better. It'll be a bit more of a challenge, but I'm sure it'll be worth it. So in that event, out of all the rides that I've built here, not including Dynamite Blaster since I did not build that one, which one of these rides would you want to go on? All the names of every single one will be in the description, just so you know if it'll make it easier for you. And yeah, they're all written in order of build. So, next time on RollerCoaster Tycoon, we will take on the third scenario, Leafy Lake, and see if we can clear it there, and, have better results than this one. So until next time, everybody, I only have one last thing to say. Hey yo people, WhiteBladeZero here. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like and comment, and maybe even consider subscribing to me. If you're already subscribed, then be sure to click that little bell icon so you won't be left out when I upload a new video. So until the next time everybody, I'm gone.